Hey guys, Sneed here. Welcome back to some more Skyrim. In the last episode, I have no idea what I did actually. It's been a little bit. But the only reason I started the video here is because I was checking through my skills menu and apparently I idled, and now it's doing a rotating camera thing, and I didn't want to touch anything because I thought that looked really cool, so I thought I'd share it with you guys. But just to stop the, oh my god, it's still going. I may have broken the game. Uh, So ignore that for now. I'm going to start using Orcish arrows. I might, because they don't look as good with steel arrows and the Daedric armor and stuff, just because the colors don't match. But I still have my Mace of Molag Ball, and my one-handed has gone up tremendously. Actually, let me charge this. Going back up to my Daedric Sword of the Inferno, I still have this. But you may notice that this is different. It is called, I have named it the Daedric Firebolt of 1000 Suns, and even though the text is really small, because I got to enchanting level 100, I have the extra effects perk, which I so avidly sought after. So I even got I think I got the frost and shock enchantment, because those are also things that I use in my weapons. But it is called the Daedric Firebolt of 1000 Suns, legendary. If target dies within 15 seconds, fills a soul gem. Burns the target for 10 points. Targets on fire take extra damage. Burns the target for 31 points. Targets on fire take extra damage. So that's the fiery soul trap thing that I think we got in the last episode, which was Ironbind Barrow. And I also have... No, the last episode was taking back Windhelm for the Imperials. How do I forget that? Anyway, it's the fire damage and the fiery soul trap enchantment from the unique battle axe, steel battle axe from Ironbind Barrow, and then the Daedric electric chair, which does the same thing. But the only reason I named it the electric chair is because, when people get the electric chair, they do get electrocuted, like the shock damage says there. So it's not the same thing actually, but there is shock damage, and it has a fiery soul trap, and it feels like people's souls are getting ripped out of them, and essentially that is what's happening. And also, you know how in cartoons, some the characters, when they get electrocuted, they kind of emit, not emit fire, but they emit a sort of smoky sense. That's why I named the electric chair. Game not broken. Okay. So if I go to Lydia, oh my god, I'm regretting the green already. If I go to Lydia, I gave her some things too. I gave her the Daedric Lightning Gavel. The only reason that lightning is spelled wrong is because it's shock damage and fire damage. That's the only reason I have that little joke in there. And I couldn't fit the word hammer, so that's why it's called gavel. But gavel is better because of, judgment sort of thing, Judgment Day sort of theme. And then her Daedric Electrifier, which I pray to Talos she will use, because she was not using it for the entirety that she had her other bow. But it does the same thing, I think. Yeah, it does. It's called the Electrifier. As you can see, there's another play on words there. And it electrocutes and sets enemies on fire. Also, I gave both of us decked out armor. Hers has the same enchantment as mine. Her sneaking skill kind of sucks, so that's why I put sneaking 40% better on hers. Bows do 40% damage, and lockpicking is 40% easier, because I just found out a few weeks ago that followers can pick locks too. The Necklace of Extreme Health and the Minor Health, those are already hers. I don't give Lydia helmets because it covers up her face. I have my necklace my Necklace of Eminent Lockpicking that I replaced with this. Netizel is actually, when I did a roleplay thing with Nicholas, we had a thing with Greek spellings. So that, if I remember correctly, if I'm spelling it correctly, that's diesel in Greek, without all the symbols. So lockpick is 40% easier, still keeping the theme of lockpicking, and also increases my health by 62 points. That does the same thing as Lydia's. My one-handed attacks do 40% more damage, and my two-handed attacks do 40% damage. Bows do 40% more damage, and my magic is increased by 62%, not by 62 points, just in case. I have to find a silver ring just so I can, you know, make that better, and probably include another health enchantment, just because I want to be overpowered. I think that's it, actually. Alright, so after that long intro, let's get down to business. I have no idea what I'm going to do. But yeah. Actually, that's actually a good place to stop it. I think it's a good to include this as the bonus footage, just so I can have you know, a sort of short video that lets me tell you guys my loadout for the rest of the episode. So, hope you've enjoyed the video. If you like any of the weapons, just tell me. All of them were enchanted with black soul gems with the grand souls. But anyway, little fun fact. I hope you've enjoyed the video. Like it if you did. If you favorite it, if you really enjoyed it. Subscribe for more from Gamers on Doozer Mode, and I'll see you in the next episode. Go Shurs.